Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest, and welcome back to Let's Play Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose. We are on stage 6, the space opera, the Star Wars themed level of the game, and the very last stage. This is it, let's do it. First thing we want to do is climb up these walls and try not to get killed by either the robots or the stormtroopers. Run up some more walls, and then dash and catch this ladder in midair with up. Now, do you see this key hole on the right? We will have to unlock it. We'll have to find a key in order to do that. First things first. Try not to get killed, and grab this crystal carrot. I want 5 hearts for the final boss. It helps. More than you will ever know. Alright, took out that robot as we headed left. I forgot to show this off. If you actually keep walking into a wall, Buster just leans on and eats a carrot. Just thought I'd show that off unintentionally. Now run up the wall and go get a Buster Bunny doll because, well, you deserve it. Even though you probably have more lives than I do at this point. Avoid this guy. Hopefully you'll do better than I did and not get smacked twice. Might as well go ahead and go down the safe way. I know I'm gonna lose lives, but at least I won't lose extra hits. That's always a good thing. Now when you reach the keyhole with the key, press down and you'll unlock it. Simple as that. Just keep going to the right, you'll find another keyhole. You'll open up this little tractor beam that lets you enter the exit to the next area. Might as well go ahead and run for it because I can't wait to do this. And this is usually the last thing you have to deal with in children's mode, but there's more to this after on the normal and challenge. You have to hide behind these little walls here so that the lasers coming out of the background, these lasers of death, won't kill you. After this one, you go down and you hide behind this. Then you climb up these ladders and hide behind this one. Ow, that was rather premature of me to do that. What? Now run up this wall. Go here. Climb! Ah! No! I wanted that carrot and I wanted to save my life. Oh well. Let's do this again. As long as your body is completely behind one of these things, you're good. Then I get down here. Then down here. Ah. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Next time, I'm using the right ladder to get down there. Now avoid these guys and the one that just slid at me. And go to the right. Now we got a ball and a button. Hit the button, reverse gravity. But the ball destroys the ceiling. Do it again with the button to the left. Hits the floor and breaks it. Keep doing this 3 times on both the ceiling And do it one more time to do it for the floor. After that, the ball is stuck to the floor. But hit up the ceiling first, because there are things that you can get. Just remember, you can't duck on the ceiling. I've tried. Nothing but stars over there. Go ahead and head back to the floor. The ball can't hurt you now. Go ahead and run up the wall and end up here. You got this robot bouncing around. Whenever he hits the little bumper in the center there, stars come out and you can collect them. Hit them 3 times and you're able to go over here. Now we got 2 courses. We got the hard course and the easy course. There are 2 kinds of buttons. The out button actually traps Buster Bunny in a barrel, and then you come down to the floor, or at least the midway point, and then you lose 1 heart from stormtroopers beating you up. The Go-Go Dodo buttons refill your dash meter. So you want to be... Yeah, here's what I'm talking about. You don't want this to happen. It is possible to avoid them. And... dead. I remember this. I think I remember this being in the cartoon as well. Just barely. I'm obviously not going to do the hard course because it's a lot tougher. So I'm just going to do easy mode. Come on. Middle point. Well, at least if I make it in the middle point, I'll just land here in case I get hit by a barrel. Huh, I got myself a free star. How about that? And I somehow managed to make it to the top. And then I float up a ladder for half a second before grabbing on and then climbing to the top. Nice programming there, Konami. Almost as interesting as some of the backwards running and jumping that I was doing. Yes, you can dash backwards. I did that during a practice run. It was rather hilarious. Obviously, you want to get up here, and there's this moving platform. You want to get on top of it. Use this to jump to the left here. Keep running left, and when you've got the rubber band expanded to the left like that, let go of left, you'll be all the way here. Avoid these balls. These guys with the big heads were actually allies in the cartoon. They were actually the good guys. I don't know why they're being used as enemies, but then again, we had that happening with Monster in My Pocket, so, yeah. Anyway, you want to climb down this ladder, do not touch the left side of the rubber bands, or else you will get hurt by these balls. Well, that kind of helped. And I thought I'd be able to actually glitch my way up a platform, but apparently that didn't happen. When you actually hit a orange ball like that, it will turn blue, go in the other direction, and then it will hit any enemies that are in your way. Or in its way, rather. And now, it's time for the final boss. I've been waiting to do this. Oh, by the way, if you die here, you have to do the conversation here all over again. So yeah, please try not to die. Oh, come on, stop talking already and just fight me. Advancing the text here a little bit. Hopefully trying to do it not too much. And he calls it a paralyzer gun. You couldn't use a stun gun? And what powers does Buster Bunny have? I'm confused as to what they are. Now, You want to knock Darth Vader off of the paralyzer gun with your drop kick, and you want the beam of the paralyzer gun to hit him. And wow, I am kind of being a bit of a butterfingers here with the controls, so I'm gonna have to try again. I think you have to hit him like anywhere between 6 to 8 times to finish him off. Also, I'm kind of liking the little color spectrum cycle on the background there. Yeah, and yes, like I said, you have to go through this every time you die. Thankfully I have 21 lives, but I don't want to see this 21 times. A good way to keep from being zapped is to jump straight through the middle. Ah. Nah, I'll just let him. I gave him a chance to get back on there. Ah! Sorry I'm not talking as much as I should for an LP, at least for some other people's standards, but I really want to concentrate a little bit on this and take them out a little more. And try not to get zapped by the beam again. I've only taken one hit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Once we take out Darth Vader, the walls collapse, the paralyzer gun falls, and we go to this final cutscene. I cannot advance the text here. The game does not let you. So just enjoy this. Love the bass in that final note. And didn't we just kill Darth Vader? Wait, green text? Plucky? Turns out it was an entire episode all along. But I guess that was easy to predict now, wasn't it? And Buster's like, wait, this isn't the end. Oh, but it is. This is the last stage. This is the end. And it was like, well, roll the credits. And that's basically it. That's Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose. What can I say? It's a rather decent anything to game transition. It does have its hard points. Kinda. Final stage being one of the most obvious. But it does have a lot of fun points too. I definitely like stages 4 and 5. 4 because it provides a rather nice break from the decent playability of the game and from all the platforming. And 5 because, well, that's actually when it starts getting hard, but it's not frustrating by any means. It's actually enjoyable. It actually brings a couple good memories of Mega Man, preferably the Bubbles and Wave Man stage from Mega Man 5 to mind. At least with the second section of Stage 5. The game actually does a good job of taking stuff from the show and using it in the video game. Graphics are everything's pretty good. The game's actually playable, and it's actually easier than some of the stuff Konami made during the time. And the game, after the game goes to the credits. After the credits, it says test your skills on the challenge level. If you do that, instead of having just a black background for the credits, you actually see backgrounds from the game, basically real parts of the game, but you actually see other characters from the game as well, especially some that didn't show up during the game in in-game areas, such as Fifi, and I know Bookworm was in the Stage 4 cutscene. I can't even remember who was in it, but yeah, I know Shirley Laloon, Fifi. I know some of basically a whole bunch of the characters that you see from the show that didn't show up in the gameplay part of the game itself. They show up in the challenge-only backgrounds for the credits. So if you see this one, go get it. Pretty good for the kids too, especially back then, because the children's level, it takes the hard stuff out. It takes the bosses out, obviously, but aside from that, making it in a way the easiest Konami game to beat. This is actually one of the decent licensed games that, rather, one of the many decent licensed games, if not some or few, that Konami has ever made. Once again, I have to respect Konami for basically putting their very best in this. That basically wraps up Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose. Hopefully I will be back with another LP. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.